Welcome to the Mull to 3 stream. My name is Suhan.
I'm Maz.
And we're about to start the XLadyDangerx Showdown with a few of the other content producers. So thanks for waiting, those of you who are here. I'm purposely choosing not to see if anyone is here in case there is zero.
Let's not look. Let's just assume.
That's there. The Twitch chat is here.
I think my sister-in-law might be watching. So
seriously,
hi, Amy.
Well, that's amazing.
My wife isn't, but I think my sister-in-law might.
Why is your wife not watching? That seems very sad.
Because magic drives relationships apart.
That's true. Ruins lives.
Magic destroys lives, just like ice destroys wives, just like ice destroys lives. We're from Mull to 3. It's a podcast. It's the third best Australian podcast.
Number 3.
Number 3. We're a variety show. We highly encourage you to listen to it. If you're here, you probably already know what it is. There's only 2 of us. There's normally a third of us.
We got to jump on.
His name's John. We're going to jump in now. You're going to hear us talking to the other people that will be in the showdown stream, and in a little bit we're going to start playing. But first we just got to introduce everyone and talk about some stuff.
It was working perfectly 2 minutes ago.
Oh
and
no!
Now it's just like, nah.
So if I was doing that, I'd have to mute you guys to do that, or not mute you guys?
It's entirely up to you.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, we're playing a tournament, an online tournament. It's sealed, so you get a bunch of cards.
Well, 'cause I wasn't sure
You have to
whether
build
I
a
was
deck out of it. We've already built the deck, and then we're going to play against, I think it's 7 other content producers. They're the people you can hear talking now. We're still ironing out some last-minute things before we can start playing, and we're also going to all introduce ourselves, so you'll get to meet everyone then as well.
Okay.
So while we're in our own groups, you'll be talking to the person.
The cards we're using are from the new set,
So there's 4 rooms that have been
Hour of Devastation.
Yes.
La hora de Devastation.
Or that. And the deck we build is made with 4 Hour of Devastation boosters, and it's also made with 2 Amon Kets. They're both Egyptian themed sets with the Overlord dragon Nicole Bolas never far from the picture. He looks like that. The deck we made is a Simic deck, which means it's blue-green, and we're pretty happy with it. We will put up the footage of us building the deck.
That was my idea.
It was his idea. I wanted to go white originally, but I agree that Simic is the better choice.
No.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
We've got a system. When we were building the deck, we had a few arguments. We didn't have any way to reconcile the arguments.
This is important.
This is important. So during the matches, if we have any decisions that aren't right or that we can't agree on, mine will usually be right, we're going to roll this spin down D20, calling odds or evens, and whoever gets the right call, that decision stands, no matter what. Even if he wants to do something stupid, I'll have to agree to it.
Every match I win, I will purchase something magic-oriented.
For me?
No, for me.
Yeah. What about every match you lose? Can you buy it for me?
Then I will not do that either.
For anyone who doesn't know what Magic the Gathering is, this is the back of the card. That's it. Magic. You see on the bottom? It says Deckmaster. It also says The Gathering and 5 colours. It's a trading card game. You basically build up an army of creatures and fight your opponent to win. It's very, very nerdy, but it's also very, very awesome. This is a card. Just to give you a bit of context. It's a card. Yeah. We'll be playing online, so you'll be seeing a lot of the cards, and we'll make sure that we make them visible to everyone.
Playing a game, what? Let's say.
And
30,
hopefully you'll pick it up as we go. If you know what we're doing, you'll see how many mistakes we made, and you can trash talk us.
Oh, so much trash talking.
Okay.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. There's nothing better than feeling like flicking cards.
Yeah, which is the one thing you can't do when playing online.
It feels so crisp. Normally you protect cards with sleeves to maintain value and condition, but these are useless 10 cent or less cards, so you can just flick them, shuffle them.
Make them rain.
Make it rain! Oh no,
Sorry.
That one was $20.
Sorry, actually, even if they're... Oh, God, okay.
That one,
It's okay.
That
Don't
wasn't
roll over it. Don't roll it. You're late. Don't move your foot.
that wasn't $20, man. That's not
No,
good.
okay. He tricked me. I didn't know that.
Those are in boxes and sleeves.
Sorry,
The camera area is quite wide, so my leg is touching Suhan's right now.
Stop it. No.
Oh,
You might be able to hear some of the people talking, and there's a cat that's crawling all over one of the keyboards at the moment, and that's probably going to come up a fair bit, so just be prepared.
Wait. No.
I've done event
Whose cat
management
is it?
for like the last
I haven't figured out who's who.
is there a cat?
Stop it.
Oh, it's just
I think it might be Meg.
someone is in the cat.
And I just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
People are eating dinner. Look
Qualified
at this.
cat rank.
We at Malta 3 are generally very prepared for
very
it.
organized.
Very organized. We're ready. We've been sitting here ready.
Thanks. I just recommend grabbing 2 colours.
So we actually
jamming
had
them together,
a
and
sealed
21,
tournament
50,
last
that
weekend. It
works.
was a pre-release. Every time a new set comes out, there's a weekend where you can do pre-release
Me? What?
tournaments where it's the first time you get to play with the card.
Building my deck.
We didn't go very well. We both won 2 games, lost 2 games. We normally do better than that, and I don't know why that happened. Maybe it's this new set isn't too kind to us, which probably doesn't bode very well for tonight.
Like, the pre-release started it.
Sorry, I figured it's at the moment we can just talk about a few of the things that we wanted to talk about while other people are still getting ready.
Slight risk that we might miss them starting by not. But anyway,
That's
that's fine.
true.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah, we're
okay. That's all right. It's been said on the chat that we're going to go live in 15 minutes or so. So maybe 20 past in Melbourne time. We'll get started.
Cool. Probably worth mentioning because it's confusing with this guy.
Why?
It's Korean, Canadian, Australian here. We're in Australia. For anyone
yeah.
who's watching overseas.
Fair enough.
We're in Melbourne, which is the bottom of Australia. Right now, it is just past 6 p.m. Eastern Melbourne time. I don't actually know what that's
Australian Eastern Standard Time.
called. AEST.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And when it hits our warm days, it's Australian
It
Daylight
changes.
DST or something like that. When it's daylight saving.
Suhan worked overnight last night, so he's probably a little bit tired.
I'm fine.
I stayed up late last night preparing the image that is now a picture
That said, you're probably more productive than I was as a
on
result.
Twitch, on a few other things. So we're both a little bit tired. But magic brings the best out of us. It
Magic
wakes
is
us up.
life.
It's like a shot of coffee. So hopefully
Magic is
that'll
life.
keep us going.
It's life.
If you've listened to our podcast, we hope you've enjoyed it. We've had 5 episodes. The 6th one is coming on Tuesday. The 5 previous ones have sort of assumed a certain level of knowledge about the game, a little bit. Like we try to explain things where we can. But the one on Tuesday, we're actually doing it as a complete introduction for people who've never played Magic before and talking about how we got into Magic and our own personal experiences. So it'll be slightly different.
Look forward to it. That'll be good. All right.
Do you know that's like a catchphrase? You
Yeah.
look forward to it.
Yeah.
I say
I say it at the beginning of each episode for a reason.
Okay, good.
It's
Wasn't
on
sure.
purpose. Let's see what the chat is up to.
Yeah, I've already done the deck, but I was just doing a bit of a test in the league, so it's all good there.
Awesome.
See, you've been testing your deck.
Well,
That feels like cheating.
That's intense.
Yeah, like-
That
as
feels
in,
like
like-
you're a lot more ahead of the curve than everyone else.
just making sure it works the way I'm supposed
Fair enough.
Okay. Alright.
Has everyone already built their decks? Are we
I'm building my
like right now as we speak?
Yeah, you may as well get in and start building your deck.
Yeah, you've got 13 minutes till we switch over to first game.
Ooh, the pressure's on. It's not 45 minutes no more.
we-
Quarter past the alarm to everyone else who is...
Are we playing against someone who hasn't finished their deck yet? Who's playing Malta 3? Have you finished your deck yet?
I will tell everyone who they're playing.
Oh, okay,
at
sorry.
last.
Sorry, jumped ahead. If you're playing Malta 3, our deck isn't very good, so it's okay. You could have a half-finished deck and it's fine. Just go 5 color.
I heard it's.
I won't lie to you. I'll tell you one thing that was in the pool. The sun there, and I'm like, I am so tempted to put this in the deck.
Do it!
Horse tribal all the way.
Our deck is actually geared up to be really good against Horse Tribal, so that actually works really well for us.
Do you know if you have that? There's.
Unfortunately, 0 life gain. Absolute 0. I was so upset.
Recently,
Horses are
there's that artifact that gives you life gain on tap. You know that brick
I
one?
didn't have it.
Oh,
Didn't have it.
Luxor River Shrine. I remember now. Luxor
Yeah.
River Shrine.
You should do what we did. We just cheated. We just put in some extra cards. That's what we did. You can feel free.
I bought Nicol Bolas for like a few ticks online and just chucked it into the custom deck.
Yeah.
Just remember, everyone, if you pull a hoo-poo and don't play it, you're a poo-poo.
I wish I had a hooper in this deck. I'm so sad, but it didn't come. I was like,
Hoopo. Hoopo.
What's her
For those who are interested,
You just turned us off.
yeah, I want to explain to the.
Oh.
Yeah. So for those who are interested, the Hoopu is a 1/3 flyer that draws cards and gains you life. Great card for sealed.
It's all about the card draw.
Back to
get
the
back to the
conversation.
River hoo-poo.
Whoopoo.
It's a... What is it? It's a 1/3
Green
Uh,
1/3 flyer.
Yeah, and you can tap
One card.
And I got a tap and just spent mana.
2 cards, 4 cards,
One card.
That,
One card, one life for like 5 mana, I think.
and 1 horse.
2 life.
1 horse.
Yeah.
In a blue-green Miracle Grow deck, it would actually be pretty decent.
Yeah.
I would play that all night long.
I played in Legacy. It's pretty good.
Hoopo?
Really?
No.
No, he's being stupid. That's because he plays a useless deck in Legacy.
Yeah.
No, you played in Miracle Grow or something where you've got a lot of mana.
I'm that asshole. There's always gotta be one.
Does anyone know how to pronounce Hupui? I thought it was Hupui.
Is there consensus on that?
I don't know.
I want to check it
I
out.
don't know.
I don't know. I mean, Marshall might be a good person to ask if he can get a hold of it. He usually has access.
I feel like it should be an onomatopoeia.
It is poo.
Ah,
It
okay.
is poo. It's just
Yeah,
it's
it is
just
poo.
It's an Afro-Eurasian bird.
Ooh.
Okay.
Afro-Eurasian, that's a big area. Feels like
Probably
It's-
probably
well,
Egypt.
They fly.
Okay.
They fly.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, area of coverage. Oh, those are quite broad. No, I get it. I feel like a silly man.
It is actually an Egyptian,
Oh,
ancient Egyptian species. Like,
man. They do some serious research on that kind of stuff. It's pretty good.
Oh
I
yeah.
dig it.
well, yeah, the fact they put in a serpapod was amazing. It's like you put in a thing that only existed once ever in mythology.
Mm. It's
And it
impressive.
was some person describing a ferret, probably.
My dinner just arrived.
Look at that thing. That thing
Timing.
looks like
Uber
a
Eats?
ferret.
Confirmation. 4 horses. I mean, 24 horses. Sorry, in total in Magic's history.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cat. Oh my god.
Does that count horsemanship?
I don't think any of them have horses.
There should be a synergy
There are
there.
horses and horsemanship.
That's a horse running a horse.
Is it a horse, of course?
I don't say any horsemanship.
Famous Mr. Ed?
You do get the Carnival Hellsteed. I love that.
Yeah. Hey, you get a crowing horse as well, which is kind of
A
dope.
crow and horse.
That thing is amazing at Commander. I love it.
You give it away.
It's like you get
It's
a
good.
soldier, you get a
I'll
soldier.
tell our stream
It's
about it.
purple, they're blockable.
Yeah.
So,
And
one of the ladies there mentioned a crow and horse. A crow and horse.
Not
I'll turn them off for a second. A crow and horse is a card typically used, kind of like the horse in another Greek mythological.
Trojan? What?
So a crow and horse has this general mechanic where you have to give it away, but it does. It's a defender creature, so it's like a wall. So it's from the Theros block and the Theros
That
set.
makes sense.
It's cute because you have to, it has flavor. So it's a defender, so it's a wall that can't attack. A crow and horse enters the battlefield, and an opponent of your choice gains control of it. And then at the beginning, everyone else gets a 1/1 soldier creature token. So you give it to somebody who you want to just have a wall, and everybody else at the table gets soldier tokens every turn.
It's not quite a Trojan horse. A Trojan horse would be more like at the start of your next opponent's nighttime, make 1,000 soldier tokens who kill them.
Anyway, let's get back into the chat. I think we'll be starting our games in just a few minutes.
Bad nickname.
The Zodiac horse.
More horses.
3 for 4 with Island Walk, and that is.
Are they horsemen of the apocalypse?
Oh,
That would be cool.
That's
I
tight.
don't think they've ever actually done something like
Next set with the pirates.
ports.
And the hype that Ixalan is real though.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
and like pirates and dinosaurs.
I know. Hey,
and
who's seen the
Nebraska.
Cardboard Crack? I know. Who's seen the Cardboard Crack comic about like how was supposedly got the idea for Ixalan?
They just
Oh,
asked
yeah.
a 5-year-old child.
It's like the boardroom thing.
Like, okay, we need to come up with the next set for an idea for next set, right? Guy comes home, he overhears his kids playing like dinosaurs and pirates, and it's like perfect.
Yeah.
Did he also say that? Did the kid also say, and also spoil all the rares 2 months beforehand?
That's good.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh god.
Okay. I want to play. Who am I playing against first? I'm so excited.
Okay, everyone.
It's good pass.
We called it.
Switching. So we're gonna go through Draftaholics' first game on the just watching them, but and before we switch to someone else. So,
Okay.
in room number 1, we've got Cheshire Plays versus All Box and Dice. Room 2, we've got Draftaholics and Salazari. Room
They
3, sorry?
Are they going to come back in here first so we can introduce everyone?
I'm hoping so. I don't know if they're...
Because I messaged him, but he didn't say anything.
Well, we might need to get someone into his chat to have a look. It looks like he's just picking lands now. Room 3, we have Gem and Megs.
We're not in room 3.
We're not in room.
Room 4, we've got Mull 3 and xLadyDangerx.
Yeah, yeah.
It seems like we should have been in room 3.
Yeah, disappointed.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Maybe you'll be in room 3 next time.
Thank you.
So, probably, maybe, I might let you. I'm doing the pickings. So, I'll do Draftaholics first game and then switch to Malta 3. You okay switching if I come into your second game?
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
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 And then we'll move across from that.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
Cool.
Has everyone got their decks ready?
We are ready.
Yeah.
Very almost.
Yes.
Who challenges whom?
My XSplit is not picking up online Magic the Gathering online. It's not doing it. It's just not. It refuses.
Do you need to tell it to try again?
I have tried
Like,
numerous times.
I've tried to troubleshoot. I actually ended up using, so with XSplit I think you can't use the game scene option. You have to like the
No,
source
you have to
option.
use
You have to
the
use the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, screen capture.
Yeah, and then it's ideal if you have two screens so that you don't have like that infinity matrix effect where you're sinking into your screen forever.
You can kind of check what's going on. Yeah.
That was what just happened.
Yep.
That's good. That means it's working though.
No. As in, like, I went to screen capture and then my whole screen just went grayscale, and now everything is paused and I can't click anything.
Oh no. Sorry.
Not
It's okay. What do? I think I know. I think I'll just. Oh
And so-
wait, there we go. I fixed it, and nope.
And so, are we doing like a group chat first, or are we just kind of going straight into?
It'll just be going straight into it.
Okay.
So, in a couple of minutes, get someone to challenge whoever's in there.
Yeah.
Why are we not doing group chat?
You can if
Yeah.
you want.
I think. Yeah.
Because we want to talk to everyone and do.
Lady Danger, we've just challenged you.
Okay.
Well, we're just about to switch into game 1. So.
Okay.
We're just the
if
challenging type.
Draftaholics wants to get in on this.
All right.
Looks like they're building other decks while they wait.
Oh my god.
That's just too highly
He looks
efficient.
so bored right now.
What an addict.
That's
And now he's
commitment to the cause. I
Oh
reckon.
yeah.
There's nothing greater.
Who wins the die roll? Is it
So
higher?
when do I switch from Austream
We
lobby into MTG3 into my room?
Depends. Do you guys want to do a group chat, or do you just want to get into it?
I guess a group chat's good, but I don't know. Like, do I stream when we do the group chat?
You can if you want.
We're streaming right now. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've been streaming the whole time.
It's pretty exciting.
You can start your stream now if you want. Start your stream now.
Yeah.
Do a few minutes group chat, then we'll switch into the first game.
So I start stream and they just have
Yeah.
this chatting. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll pop out of this to address our audience and stuff, but we'll
Yep.
pop in and out of here too. Anyway, good luck, have fun, everyone. See you after game 1 or match 1.
I don't know.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I think we're about to start our first game. We are playing against Lady Danger. Her icon is Nissa, the Planeswalker. Nissa
As we see
Ravane.
here.
She's sort of an elfy green, landy, magic-y type of person.
As you can see here, I'll just mention with the mouse cursor, Magic Online runs as a chess timer. So this is for you, Maz, because you haven't seen this before. So much like you play chess, you know, you have the buttons where you push the clock on and off. So regardless of the game state, if you run out of time, you lose the match, full stop. So what I'm going to do is we're going to choose to go, I reckon, given our deck and given the format and what I know of it, I think we should go, actually, I was planning to draw.
Nah, always go first. Always go first.
I think you're full of crap with limited and sealed, but fine. I think the die should choose it in this instance. We're getting into conflict already. Okay, fine. Odds and evens. Odds, Maz gets his way. Evens, okay? Evens! We're not playing first.
From my experience, choosing to draw is choosing to lose.
I think you're choosing to lose. So what we're going to do is move this up a little bit for our squad so people can see our hand a little bit.
So, what we've got
a nice 1-drop on curve. We've got decent removal spells and a 2-drop as well as a cycling land. I feel good about this hand.
This hand's happening. It would be even better if we were playing first because it's quite aggro.
Don't worry about it. We have 2 responses. Alright, they got a forest. We know what's happening.
They're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. So our turn 1 is looking like it's going to be a Proven Combatant, who is a 1/1. Doesn't do much, but he does come back with Eternalize. Let's get him on the board. Now, the question here would be, should we play the tap land earlier so that later we don't have to play a tap land? Because as you're looking at it, it could be that on the Eternal of Harsh Truths we have to play on our turn 4 because we might play tap land turn 3. But we've decided to go aggro and we might draw into another land in the meantime. So I think it's a reasonable choice.
So a few options for 2-drops in green, but
and we get to attack.
Oh, here we go.
So let's chuck a forest down.
I'm going to attack now.
So this is the thing, you always attack before playing any creatures, unless they have special abilities. And the reason for that is they might think we have a combat trick, so they might try to do something fancy, but if they think we got a combat trick, they're going to be scared to do that.
Do you know of any combat tricks, Maz?
So things that
would be for 2 green right now?
So not in this format. I don't think they can flash anything in. There is a 3-cost flash creature though, so there are things you have to be careful about.
That was from Amonkhet.
Yeah.
The cat, a leopard.
Are they deciding on blocking?
They are deciding. As you can see here, they're waiting.
Interesting.
So their timer is going. We're doing all
Damage is through. Damage is through. Now we're going to chuck down 2/2. Now, Spellweaver Elemental.
Oh no! What happened? We just passed our turn.
Oh
my goodness.
Okay, we're not very good at this.
Oh wow.
That's too late, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. But okay, so we did something silly. Sorry, the key bindings are a little bit different than what I've been used to. In this current situation.
We would be owning right now, so we're going to
play the
chuck
third
in
land.
the land, and put down a Ronus's Stalwart, I reckon.
I'll chuck down the land.
Yeah, definitely. And chuck down the Stalwart.
Maybe
I'm scared about...
let's just do this now, shall we?
We do have to figure out... So we're doing the opposite of what we said last time, because we're a bit scared that we might miss our second chance to play creatures like we did last turn. Do we know what went wrong there?
I think I pressed...
Can you slow it down at all? Like just use the mouse or something?
Yeah, I'll do that for now.
Okay. Until we figure it out. We might have to figure it out between games. Okay, so it's not great that we missed that thing, but it's not terrible. We've got a 2/2 down. Next turn we're going to play an Eternal of Harsh Truths, probably. We're missing out on a little bit of aggro, especially because we didn't play first. But anyway, I lost the dice flip, so I have to suck it up.
Sorry, I'm just going to check with the account and see what our input settings are really
Do it next game, I reckon. I think it's our turn already. It's our turn.
That's okay. We'll get there.
Okay, so we drew Illusion.
So we don't have a land
good.
on this turn, so we're looking okay.
Let's try attacking and then playing afterwards. See what happens. Just do it real slow. No, I don't think we want to Eternalize at this point.
We don't exert, you mean?
No exert at this point. We want to save that ability for when we need it. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, we can play it. Eternal of Harsh Truths.
This is a great creature. If you can get it on an open board...
Yeah, we might be able to get a hit through. Hopefully we can.
As you can see, the Afflict mechanic, people have been keeping up. If it gets blocked, it triggers an effect where the opponent loses 2 life, which is actually bigger than the power on this.
And to be honest, next turn, if they play a creature to block, we're probably going to use an Unquenchable Thirst to stop it from blocking this guy, just so we can draw cards.
It's great, because we have a desert.
And they didn't play a creature, so
even better.
Just attack with
so why don't we just go in?
I think we don't exert. So the decision you make with the exert on Ronus's Stalwart, that middle guy, is if you exert, you do 3 damage, but you don't get to attack next turn, so you actually do less damage overall than if you just attack twice with it unexerted.
So
So
we
this
get the
happens.
triggered ability. We got a card, which is great. We got a land, so we can keep going with our
I
drops.
think in this circumstance we
Should we leave
would, play the land. Oh,
What
we
the
didn't
heck
play
just
anything.
happened? It keeps doing that.
Oh man,
This is not great.
this is frustrating. Oh man, okay.
Sorry, Maz. I don't know what's going on here.
It's alright. So I reckon we play the island, and we're going to play an unquenchable thirst on this guy just to stop him from killing dude, because we still want to be able to draw a card. And then after that, we're going to play another 2-1.
I'll just press OK now.
It should be tapped.
It taps because we have a desert.
Is it tapping?
It's
Yeah,
going to
okay,
do that
cool.
effect
No,
because the triggered
should we
ability
attack
was
or
on the
should we
stack.
cast?
I think we can attack now.
Is it going to?
I think it's
no,
okay.
Are we
because,
going to be able to? Is it going to skip the second main again?
let's try. We have to figure it out. I'll just click
Let's
now.
play and see if we get a chance to go to the second main. Let's I can chuck the thing down just in case.
The Spell Weaver?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is not typically how you would play. You'd normally cast after attacking, but we're a bit scared. So attack with everything. Let's do it.
Okay.
And now we're going to draw another card, so this is looking pretty good.
We've got some pressure on the board, which is good.
It's a shame where the thing's mucking around.
Sorry, Maz. This is odd to me.
Yeah, that's
I've
not your
never
fault.
had this happen on
That's okay, we're still going good. This turn we can actually play a hollow
Conquer
one.
Step. We have a stop. There we go.
played
We
land,
do have that.
yeah.
We did play a land already.
So did you do something differently that time?
What I did was not use the keyboard things.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Yeah,
stop
just
using
mouse.
the keyboard things
Cool.
for now.
We should be okay.
We should be okay in this instance.
We've got, if people look at our hand, we've got 2 good removal spells.
What I will do is keep the zoom. Keep the zoom up, as you can see.
I reckon
Good
next
strong
turn
board
what we
state.
might do, Suhan, I don't know what you think about this, is we might actually cycle the desert and play the hollow one.
That sounds like a great
And
idea.
the hollow
Maz.
one will only cost 3.
So we'll play the green anyway, we'll play the mountain
Yeah, there's
anyway.
nothing we can do with that.
or the forest
Yeah.
anyway. We'll do.
I reckon
is-
cycle the desert now so that we can see.
You reckon
what-
maybe
'cause there might be a card we do something differently with.
understood.
Yeah. So we're going to cycle this. That's the good thing about having cycling lands. When you don't really want to land later on, you can get rid of it. So that's happening. And we got Naga, sure. But
So now
the
we can have a hollow one,
Yeah,
and we
should
can
be
cast
playable.
that actually after
Yeah.
after as well if we'd like to. So
Let's
we're going to
attack.
click here, go to attacks.
I
know I'm aware that they might have an impeccable timing,
Okay.
but in this instance I think we have enough pressure that I'm not too worried
we've
about
also
it.
got
We've also got a shed
sneakiness.
weakness
Yeah,
as a trick if we want to make sure that this guy survives.
do it.
So we'll do that.
Got a lot of cards.
We do have a lot of cards. We've got some board presence.
The Eternal is getting us lots of cards.
This is working very, very well. And the Sphinx is there. Very nice.
I think Multi 3's got this game, I'll be honest.
We've got this
Let's
one
just make
in
sure
the
we play
bag.
that hollow one.
Oh, and shall we keep this? No, we should play
cast it now,
properly.
I got it. Yeah, done. That's a 4-4. This is not looking good. So in the current state, they're going to have to get down a lot of blockers to stop us killing them because they're on 1 life.
Or they'll need to have a
wrath.
fumigate
Yeah,
and kill everything,
yeah.
which is very possible.
But they don't. They're cycling. If someone cycles in a situation like this, it means they're desperate. So
No,
I
but it's the
think
end of
we've
our
got-
turn, to be
Oh,
fair.
that's true.
So
I take
Lady
it back.
Danger might be dropping a planes
See
and
what happens.
fumigating us for the win.
We've still got...
Nope, not in this case. So Multi 3 is
Multi
taking...
3.
We're looking good.
Okay, game
And
two.
we didn't have to Multi 3.
Now, I'm just going to try to convince Suhan the importance of us playing first.
Nope, I don't think so.
Are
I
you
think
gonna...
in this format, I think card advantage is important in sealed.
Did you not see how much of a difference that would have made had we played first?
In this instance, yes, I agree, but
I think this deck is like that. We have a lot of little things.
Okay. Our
Let's
deck-
try it. Let's
okay,
try it. Let's
try.
experiment. We'll see what
Oh, we
happens.
may not have that choice. in
I don't
this
think we should
instance.
board anything. It's too complicated.
Are you sure?
We didn't even see what a deck was.
That's true. Since we don't have information,
Sure, one card.
we can't account for that variance. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is
Draw
do some
7.
key bindings to make sure that we're doing this properly. These are the defaults. I see.
We're making sure that we don't do the thing where we concede the turn, or we skip the turn 3 times by accident again.
So we have a couple of minutes. Also, we got to respect the fact that Lady Danger is possibly streaming as well.
Is it force time, the minutes?
Hmm?
Is it force? Or can we skip this?
This time
Can
is
we
not
say
a
we're
part of
ready?
game time.
Can we say we're ready?
We
Go.
can, but
Let's
I'd
do
like
it.
to fix this little keybind
Oh,
thing
sure,
and give
yes.
me a minute, okay? So,
So how that game worked, to be honest, Lady Danger was in a really bad position the whole time. It seemed
Okay.
like she either had a lot of cards she couldn't play. Maybe she needed 2 white to play them. Maybe she's a 3-color deck and she couldn't play any of her cards. Or maybe her cards are just really expensive because she got up to 4 or 5 lands and she really only got 1 thing down. So I don't know what happened there. I don't think she was land flooded. I think she still had a few cards in her hand.
Okay,
But
I
it was
think
just bad luck.
I think I've got it now. The numbers have changed a little, so my muscle memory will have to readjust. What I was doing was
You can change it back, right?
I can change it back, but what I'll probably do is maybe I'll bind the keys better to what I'm
Change it
used
to whatever you
to.
want.
So I'll bind this key, unbind it, bind this to
I'll talk about it again. So what happened was it was really bad plays on both parts. I think she just didn't have the cards that she needed, and while we had heaps of cards, we faffed around a lot. So it wasn't a very good game. We definitely didn't deserve to win that, but we did. So we're lucky, and it was good. We actually had a pretty good play, even though we skipped 2 turns or 3 turns. And I was pretty happy with how the deck played. It was nice. We were lucky to get all our removal. Removal is very important in Sealed. It's just below bombs in the hierarchy of awesome cards. Our deck unfortunately has no bombs. It's got a few okay cards, but nothing super broken.
So that's fine.
How are we looking?
We're looking okay.
24 seconds. 20 seconds until the next game. Wonder if Lady Danger is changing things up. Alright, we're good to go. Good to go. Let's do it. We've drawn 7. This hand
7.
is looking... Okay, so most people would say this hand looks terrible because we've got 3 really large creatures and a few lands. But luckily the creatures have cycling, which is what we're going to do on our first turn.
Very good.
Is it our turn?
It is.
It's our turn. Go for it. Island cycle.
Okay,
Just
so we're
use
going to
a
go.
mouse if you haven't got it.
So we're going to keep this hand.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
And then we're going to wait to see if Lady Danger will go. And looks like she will go on the play. So we're going to go second.
Players do.
I think you are... we're going to have to respectfully disagree. So let's see to make sure.
So there's a few choices we can make here. We could play the desert because it comes into play tap just to get it out, or we could cycle a striped Riverwinder. I'm more worried about us not having any early plays than I am about us having lands coming into play tapped. So I think we're going to go for the cycle, but it depends on what we draw.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, so we have a play for
Put
next
down
turn.
a blue.
And I reckon we cycle one of those striped Riverwinders because we're never
Yep,
going to play both.
but we're going to play an island first.
Yep.
And we'll stripe at the end of the turn.
Just do it now.
We'll do it now,
Like
sure,
you
why
can-
not? We'll cast cycling.
I'm worried about
That problem.
this computer
Okay.
being tricky.
It's not the computer, it's the key bindings.
key
Don't
bindings,
worry,
yeah.
don't you worry, child.
So we lost a 7-drop and we got a 5-drop. I'm pretty happy with that.
Not to mention.
So now we're thinking next turn we're going to be playing the Eternal, the 2-1. We're probably going to hold on to the desert for the time being because we do want to hit that 5 then 7 land section because we really need those cards on the board. So let's see what happens. So they did something.
They're going
They
blue-white.
did the same thing. So they cycled a Striped Riverwinder as well.
Same thing, interesting.
Our original build for this deck was blue-white, but I've changed it, and we changed it, and I think it's for the better.
I think so too.
Okay, so
So we're going to play our green, keep our colors balanced, and
And
we're going to
it.
drop this Spellweaver.
Spellweaver is lovely. It's like a little 2-1 with prowess, which is pretty standard, but then it also has afflict. So it means if it gets blocked, they still take 2 damage, which is pretty nice. It's good if they're on 2 life at the end. Can't stop it. So now we've got 5 lands. We could think about cycling desert, but
Oh,
I think we
There's
probably
something.
won't for the time being.
Oh my.
Oh dear. So
Now
we've just
that
got
is
a
something.
Glory Bound Initiate, which is a huge problem.
in foil as well.
Yeah.
Lucky her.
So basically, we sort of need to race this now.
Which can be challenging.
Yeah. Until we get something bigger out.
Well, what we can do at the moment, even if they go in for the
I think
exert
play-
trigger, we can actually.
No, we can't block it. So I think the play is we attack. Well, they're definitely.
Oh,
the play is
definitely. Oh,
we attack.
definitely we attack.
So maybe chuck down the desert because then it'll be sitting there and we won't have to worry about coming into play tapped later on. Because we're going 3, 4, 5.
And we got some. Yeah, in
I
terms of our
reckon hit
lands,
the
I
desert.
agree. And then we can hit more cyclers later if absolutely necessary. We'll do
And
that.
it'll set our desert triggers off.
Yep.
And then we attack. And hopefully don't miss a step.
We're not going to miss steps. I'm good now. I think the keybinds I did hastily when they changed over. They used to be on the F keys.
Do it.
The function keys.
We really want her to block. But she
I'm-
won't, because her card's awesome. Her card's
That
pretty
is
bad.
not worth it. That said,
2 done. Let's chuck another one down. So we can still sort of, it's still sort of happening. Things are happening, but the problem with that card, the Glorybound Initiate that she has, it's a 3/1, but when she attacks, she can exert it and it becomes a 4/4 with lifelink, which means it's an 8-point swing. 4 to us, 4+ to her. Going to be really hard to race. We really need removal. Or just some big fatties.
Alright, here we go.
One or the other.
I wonder what she's going to do. She's in Bant. Looks like
Yeah,
last
3
game.
color. So I reckon last game she was mana screwed.
Yeah, and just getting Forest.
Exerted?
Exerted.
Exerted. So we're not
So
going to
we're not going to block this. That doesn't give us anything.
Oh, we could have sat back and blocked for a 2-for-1. But that's probably
I would not agree with that.
Yeah.
I would say that's a horrible idea.
The initial
And if with any tricks in any of these colors, we would get blown out. And so I would say no thanks.
So what's she going to play? Nothing.
No.
This is a very
Wow.
interesting deck. She
Mind
might have
you.
Flash. Yes!
That's great.
So we just drew what we needed to do to deal with this sucker once and for all.
So I'm going to put that.
I think we should attack first.
Mind you,
'Cause she
as
might
you do
flash
have to be aware
He's really
that
good.
it can come in and exert itself to become a 1/5 lifelinker.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Maybe we should save it for some other
That
bombs.
sucks, yeah.
And the race
Look at
is
that.
not too bad, and we're going to be able to get down
we'll see
this
what happens.
sharpshooter to
Yeah.
be able to trade
We'll
if
see what
absolutely necessary.
Attack.
Reckon? Yeah,
Attack.
I think that's reasonable.
And this is an example in which illusionary wrappings is not that helpful.
No, that was what I was alluding to when we were deck building.
Still good card. It'll become a 1.
There we go. There's the flash flyer.
Mm,
Yeah, shot called it.
2, 3. That's difficult. We don't have any instance, so we can't.
Shall
prowess trigger
we
either.
cycle this through to see? Oh, we
Oh,
have.
wait, it doesn't prowess
Oh,
trigger.
we do have a shed weakness
We're
sitting
probably
around.
we're fine. We need that. We need that 5/5 body. I think.
We would be able to kill
I'm
this
thinking-
though. I think the play. Oh, you want the
No,
5/5
we want the
for the
5/5.
board presence. See
I'm
if we can
thinking
grind it out.
we might still play the illusionary wrappings because we're going to start hitting down 5. We've got 2 5-drops the next 2 turns, and it'll slow them down a bit. I think it might be worth it. We might not have a chance to play it later.
Would you now? Would we like the wrappings on
the
the
initiate? I think. I
the
think
initiate
having,
rather than the bird?
the bird doesn't bother us.
Oh, because we
We
have
got
reach,
reach. We got
and we
fire.
got flyer.
I think slowing that initiate down is probably not a bad idea.
So,
won't
probably
get
put
a
the
chance to
illusory
play it
wrappings
later.
down now.
I think so. We won't get a chance to play it later. That's the problem.
This is true. We run out of time. Oh, it's unfortunate the prowess triggers didn't go
Yeah.
because that would have been a trade, and that would have made if we had genuinely predicted and assumed.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been a safe assumption. That would have been a misplay on our
Yeah,
part,
maybe.
especially if we were talking about thinking knowing that it would have been there.
It's alright. The board's not terrible. We're about to hit down some big stuff, so
Now, on the other hand, our other removal spell, the two drop enchantment, would have been great for this creature because they
Yeah.
exert and sit there
Stay
tapped. So
tapped.
even the desert without the desert, that would have been fine. So the flyer will likely come in. We'll take some damage.
So next turn, are we going to play our Vigilance or are we going to play Sphinx? I think it's the Vigilance is the play. Because you can attack.
I
and
think
block.
vigilance is good.
Depends what
because
they play though.
that is true. Let's see what she does. Oh, the Vizier of the
man.
Menagerie. This is great card
The
advantage.
Vizier of the Menage a Trois.
Oh dear, that's
Yeah, that's brutal. Okay, we need to get some stuff happening or we're in a lot of trouble. Okay,
oh hello.
so we got a Hour of Eternity, which
We
we
do
can't
have
play,
it.
unfortunately.
We can't.
We don't have.
Oh no, we don't have that third
That's
blue.
okay. I reckon we get down our Vigilance.
Yeah,
We wanna
that's the right
We want
play.
to attack and block. It's a shame.
That's a shame, but that's okay. It's
Hopefully
coming.
we'll get another
We've got
blue.
plays. We have
Yeah.
another turn 5 play. We got cycling in
And
order to
that's
push
pass.
something through, and we'll pass the turn.
So this Vizier means that Lady Danger can look at the top card of her library and play it if it's a creature card, and this lets her have massive card advantage.
It's incredible.
This is
advantage.
really tricky for us. This is a bomb. We don't have any bombs, unfortunately, and this is a bomb.
bombs.
Yeah,
No bombs. It's a very unassuming bomb. I reckon.
that's true.
It doesn't look like it's going to change the whole game, but one of those things where it will break parity eventually and get you to win the game. But I don't think it wins the game on its own.
It's
per se.
also a terrible target for the removal spell we use. So I think it on the Glorybound Initiate is looking pretty good at the moment.
I think so. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
The
It limits it to a half a lifelink thing per turn, and we can block it, so we don't have any problems with it with the big fatty.
So our Hour of Eternity at the moment, if we use it, we would get back. If we had another blue, we would get back a Prowess, Afflict 2, 4/4. That's reasonable.
Which isn't bad.
But
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind being able to bring back the Riverwinder that we had before.
with hexproof.
Yeah,
Hexproof
which is
4/4.
amazing.
Yeah, that's probably better.
It can't even be bounced by an
So they
unsummon.
didn't-
They have 4 colors.
So they're attacking. They must have a combat trick. The Vizier is terrible, so I think we should double block the Vizier. What kind of pumps? If they have a plus...
So the pump spells here is impeccable timing, so they can remove it. They'll remove...
+2.
It'll still die. No, impeccable timing does 3 damage to a creature.
Yeah. There is a +3,
there's a
+3. If they have a +3/+3 pump, we're in a lot of trouble.
We're in a lot of trouble because we
But
don't get anything.
I reckon they've just got a +2/+2. I reckon we need to double chump this Vizier, or we're going to get in a lot of trouble.
Okay, I can get on board with
Let's
that.
try it. See what happens. This could be terrible, by the way.
This could be, but it's pretty much our best play at the moment, I think.
Let's hope they only have a +2/+2 pump.
What do they got? What has she got in
Because
here?
that Vizier is just going to accrue so much card advantage over time if we don't kill it.
There we go. Blue, white. Oh, wow. Big play.
That works.
But you know what? That's okay. That's a premium removal spell.
Yeah, that works.
What are you going to do? At this stage...
And then we lose...
we lose the trigger. That's fine.
Dude, that's okay.
We have to accept that that was a play that we had to make. Let's
At least
see
they
what-
can't cast Sphinx with that. I think the Sphinx is
Yeah,
worth
the
it.
Sphinx is definitely worth more.
So Graven Abomination. Yeah. We're getting the Sphinx down, I think.
Yep, and it's going to be a body that mucks up the board quite tidily. I think it's... I am not unhappy about this play.
I think it's fine.
The board state isn't as dire as it feels like.
So this Striped Riverwinder might actually never get played. Have we done it?
Yes.
This Striped Riverwinder might never get played because we might actually use it to give a creature -2/-2. Can you zoom in
Yes.
on that one? Sam?
Of course I can. The effects. So the passive ability
Target
for
creature.
Ominous Sphinx is that when we cycle a Riverwinder, we can give something reduced power.
Which could help with combat tricks. That's our own little
Absolutely.
combat trick.
That's
so
huge.
That's pretty good.
That's a trick that we have.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Unsummon.
That's great.
It's gonna unsummon us. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
I'm very, very happy that we played that removal spell earlier because we wouldn't have got a chance to do it now. With all these big creatures, we've kind of got a lot
Oh no,
of stuff in our
but
hand.
to me, I would have thought they might have unsummoned. To me, that's not the best play.
They're slowing us down. And we're
They
only
know.
on 12 life, so it's not bad.
But
It's definitely not
I
bad.
think that was a better outcome for us than the other one, which is for them to
Get
play
back
that
in,
initiate
yeah.
and bring it back straight up, because
Maybe.
that would have put the board in such a dire state that
The
we would never
question-
recover.
the
We still have a
question,
shot.
however, is what else do they have in their hand and what else are they about to play
Fair
that might
enough.
be better than the Glory Initiate.
We'll see. Sandwaller.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
We're on 6 life though.
Um,
This is 1, 2...
So they've got 3 attackers on board next turn. One can be a 3/3.
This is
One's a
almost
2/3.
lethal. This is lethal next turn with a pump. So this
With a
is,
pump.
This is
But you
danger
can't
town.
play around everything. You gotta let them show you. And then we can cycle this Riverwinder down in
Yeah.
order to be able to block them out, so we can get. Yeah, I think we can salvage it. We'll be very, very low on
It'll be
life.
interesting to see what we draw. I think we're going to be on 1 next turn. That's my set. Okay, now we've got 2, 3 drops. So we don't
We
have
can't.
6
We don't
mana.
have 6 mana.
It's the Ominous Sphinx.
So unfortunately, but the problem is, Maz, I think we're gonna be down to 1
Yeah.
without a pump spell.
Yeah.
That's the best we can manage,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Hopefully we get a land next turn.
A land to drop off 2
2
things,
more blockers.
and then we'll be
might be okay. See
okay-ish.
what happens.
That's the only line we have. We'll see how we
Spell
go.
will finish us there.
We'll see how we go.
How do you tell how many cards in hand? Oh, 3? Is that then
It's 2 up here. They have 2 cards
cards
in
in
hand.
hand? Okay.
So it
And
looks like they've got
it's
enough
cycling.
tempo on us
Yep.
to take this game away. But they did get their colors matched
Do you
much
reckon
better
we
this time.
misplayed anything? I wonder if we should have chumped the Glory Initiate at the start. It's possible.
To double chump, yeah, but it would have that in a vacuum. That is not a good play. You know, what I think we should have done is
Glorybringer?
do
No.
the if it's glory.
Whenever you play Amonkhet or Hour of Devastation Sealed,
Glorybringer.
you're constantly worried about Glorybringer. It's
Then
this
it's just
giant
over.
dragon that has haste and does 4 damage to one of your
Then
creatures. when it comes
then
down.
you're just sad.
Yeah, it's a mess. She's thinking. I don't know what she's thinking about.
Seems like a pretty straight line from here
Yeah.
for her.
So when she attacks, I think we're gonna have to block the Vizier, force the Rootweiler to get pumped.
Yep, to make the mana push.
2 from the Reed Stalker. That's 5 damage. If she has a pump, we lose.
Then we lose. Either way, we lose.
There's
that,
not really
so.
anything else to block though.
I guess I guess you're
Okay,
right. The
it's
unsummon
happening.
was not a bad play.
That's happening.
There we go.
So I think we block the
Easy
Vizier.
blocking line.
See what happens.
It'll be good now to see what pump spells she's carrying, so we can play around what she's already
That's
shown us.
okay.
That's
We knew
the
that was going to
Ransam
happen.
Wallet.
That
That's
can only
okay.
happen once a turn. It's fine. It's 5 damage. It's not fine, but we don't have a choice. We're down to 1. No combat tricks.
No tricks.
Does she have some sort of shock effect?
So we can. Oh,
We're good. Okay, and we got
So we have something on
thirst, which
board.
is helpful. So this turn, I think we need to get 2 things down,
Of
and I
course
think it's
we
going to be the Harry Naga and the unquenchable thirst.
absolutely.
We
So
need to
that's what we're gonna
salvage
do
this
here.
game.
So why don't we
Make
attack
sure-
with the?
No, we need to block. You scared me.
Oh man!
Not yet.
Why are you? Since when were you so gullible?
Now, do we save the thirst? Because we're okay at the moment, but they might.
Because
have
what
to
can
roll.
happen is what the situation now is we can trick them into putting their attacking all 3 and then
I think we have to be
cycling.
defensive.
Oh.
I think we
Shall we
just have
just
to-
go for the
Yeah, I think just
removal?
thirst the flyer.
The flyer.
Yeah, because if they get rid of this, we suddenly can't block it and we lose. Flying's really scary right now.
That's true.
And remember, they do have another creature that could attack next turn, the Glorybound Initiate.
Yep, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Hit up the flyer, I reckon. So let's just see what happens. We're hanging in
By
the
a
teeth.
thread.
It would be really nice to have a vigilance attacker now that we could keep back to block as well. So we're still on 5 mana.
Pretty sure that died.
Pretty sure that died, yeah.
There we go. What are they dropping? Ah, there it is. Okay, and I think that's the game. Desert Hold is essentially an arrest, but better.
That's game.
So I think that's game. So we'll concede this one.
Yeah, and they need 1 damage.
So, is there anything in this instance where we kind of want to do
I
anything?
don't think so.
Essence Scatter in?
No.
Possibly.
it's
They
too messy.
they have an unsummoned that they can completely nullify our Unquenchable Thirst and our Illusory Wrappings with.
Too worried. I think the Imaginary Threats would lose too much tempo against this deck. This deck seems kind of fast.
Okay. Is there anything to make it faster?
No.
Not really, is there?
I like the deck as it is.
Would you like some Spidery Grasp trickery?
I don't think so. I
No,
think we
we're happy.
just want creatures on the board. It's 3 costs. It's too expensive.
Understood. I think that's reasonable.
Oh, so they know we're ready now? Is that
Yeah,
what you just do?
yeah,
Oh,
that's right. So we're waiting for them now.
All right, Mull to 3 to game 3. Let's see what happens.
That's what
First
that was.
game was a mess. Second game was
The
a bit
mess was
brutal.
very technical. To be
yeah,
fair.
but the second game, like she just kind of showed us that her cards totally outclass ours. A Glorybound Initiate and a Vizier of the Menagerie are 2 cards that are better than any card we have in our deck, unfortunately. But we're gonna win with raw skill.
Well, we're also going to win with consistency, Maz. If they have 4 colors,
Are we gonna
They're
play
all-
or draw?
we're going to go on the play in this instance.
Thank you. As we just realised then that we got owned by the speed.
Hmm.
The Menagerie of the Menage a Trois.
We'll see how it goes.
This is a card that I think would have been nice. Although it's quite expensive. It's very similar to
Well,
the
we
other
do have 7 drops sitting in our
Greatest
hand.
Sandworm. I just saw it in
That
my hand.
said, Hexproof is next level, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, game 3. Let's do it. Let's win. Multi 3, represent.
There we go.
We should have gone 2-0 really, but let's see.
Here we go.
Okay, so the hand
Let's take a
looks
look
fine.
at this hand now. So we got 3 lands
That's a
in
good
hand,
hand.
one of them cycling, 1/1 drop, an
I'm happy with
endless
that.
one. We're happy
That's
with this.
versatile. We're going to hit down the combatant. We're going to hit
have
down
options.
a tap land, and then we're going to get that Eternal out as fast as we
Oh,
can.
they're mulling to 5.
5, we're all the way to 3.
Oh no, they're going to
No,
keep.
just
They're mulling to
6. They
6.
mulled to 6,
Unfortunately,
okay.
they're thinking about
Unfortunately,
mulling to
they
5.
came to
Damn it! The odds go
Alright,
up so.
Let's
significant.
get some stuff happening
Let's
with
do
the
this,
proven
yeah.
combatant.
Proven.
Proven.
They've proven themselves.
Proven. What's the difference?
They have proven.
Is proven a word?
No.
That's the difference.
Proving grounds is a thing, but I don't know why it's
I
pronounced.
concede. If what I was saying wasn't actually a word, I concede. Oh no, oh, that's
Root
okay.
wall.
That's fine.
Root wall is fine.
We're gonna push. We want to trade
Push
that
hard.
because our guy comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Although they might push for more damage. But anyway, let's see what the draw is. This is cute. I'm very
This
curious.
is an important draw.
If there's no 2-drop, we're playing the desert. We're gonna keep all our lands. We're playing the desert, I think.
We're gonna play the desert.
because we got no play, so we may as well put the desert down. I think
Put the
we
desert
want the lands. We got a big drop. I think we're
Okay.
gonna attack with Proven.
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 She has proven herself worthy.
She.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
the whole
she's
idea. Don't you know the storyline? I thought you were reading all of the
Yeah, cool.
the lore, man.
Bits and pieces.
Trade. Oh. Well, that's disappointing.
Lady Danger has made a good decision in not trading
She should have traded.
because her creature is currently better than ours. And if we trade,
She should have traded.
that's
Oh,
crazy.
with black.
What?
5 That's amazing.
That's all. Okay, so this looks bad that she's turned into a 3/3 and she's hitting us. However, she hasn't progressed her board state, which I'm pretty happy about. I don't mind losing 3 life in this
Yep.
situation.
I'm cool with it.
That is okay.
That's fine with me.
So next turn, we're going to get down to
The board is everything.
Unfortunately, I don't think the Eternal's going to hit for anything because they're going to... Ooh, okay, interesting.
I'll put the green down.
Sure.
Because we got some blue.
Sure, that's fine.
Go through the attack. Yes?
Hit.
Oh.
Do it. Take one.
Chipping away.
Take one. You're still winning, but whatever. And then let's get Eternal down. And hopefully we get to actually get some damage with it and draw some cards. I'm not sure if it'll happen though, but we'll see. Now, can the Rottweiler be played as sorcery speed or any time? Can you zoom
The
in?
Rootweiler can be done at instant speed.
Once each turn.
But it's just
instant
limited to once.
speed. That's annoying. So that actually means we can't attack with either of our creatures if they leave the Rootweiler back to block.
Indeed.
Which is a bit of a sucky situation. However, we're not far from 5 mana, hitting down a hollow 1, and not far from 6 to
No,
get us
look
down
at the behemoth.
Which is
Behemoth.
going to cause a lot of trouble.
Behemoth.
Attacking. Okay, clearly.
Should I
wants
block
to-
here, Matt?
Definitely not. Clearly wants
Sometimes
to draw.
I make it sound like I'm an idiot. For the benefit.
We're really wanting a pump here.
They will pump it. Oh, even better.
So this, unless they play something
your
else,
hand-
I can't see what possibly could happen here that isn't going to let us draw a card next turn. This is awesome. This, I can't see how this isn't a misplay, but we'll see.
Maybe they just
Main?
have. Maybe they're
Have
flooded.
they played the land?
Oh!
This is good.
They played the land. They played
So
the land.
basically, in sealed, card advantage is your
It's
best
all
friend.
the things.
So we don't want to use the thirst.
We're not going to use the root
Rootweiler.
wall. Not on root
Let's
wall.
attack and we'll see what we get.
Boom. Boom.
Things are looking up for Malta 3.
Boom. Boom.
I
Boom.
don't think there's any way they can get out of this. We're about to draw a card. We're
Look
not winning
at
on the
this
damage
stuff.
count, but that's okay.
Isn't it neat?
What did you think?
Oh!
And we got something to play.
Holla! Look at me.
And then next turn we got a 5-drop. I'm sorry.
Feeling good.
I feel like we're looking pretty
Feeling
good.
good.
Let's get it happening.
The stalwart's coming out. And it can't be blocked by the... no, it can't be blocked by the root wall unless it
If we
pumps
exert
it before.
If we exert it.
Oh, and then we trade anyway. If it pumps itself.
No, it can block. They can pump in response and then block. Yeah.
It can pump a response
It
to
just
the
looks like
attack
it's
trigger.
blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no, it doesn't matter if it's exerted or not. It's just when it's blocking they can do it. This is
No. So they have to pump it to a 3-power... You know the evasion clause on this,
yeah.
yeah?
Show me.
After...
But it's before they declare blocks they can do it. So I don't think it matters.
No, but that has to be on our attack
I
step.
don't think it does because it just
In
checks.
MTGO, it does. Absolutely, it does.
Okay, curious. We'll see what happens.
So
But I don't know
I'll
if
show
we
you
can
when the
use it
phases
anyway.
go.
We'll
So I'll
see.
show you how the phases go.
No blocks.
The best thing about MTGO I found is that it
Teaches
teaches people how to learn phases in Magic the Gathering very well.
We'll see. We'll talk about it later.
I'll show you now. So I'm not going to actually do the... actually, well,
No, we don't exert.
we don't have to
So
do
this is looking
that. Shall
really
we cycle
good
the
for us.
hollow one? No.
Nah.
Because we can play
This
it
is
next
looking
turn.
really good for us. We're about to have a blocker that she
Ooh.
can't root wall her out of. 5. I only hit down with the vigilance.
Yep.
No, attack first and then do that.
So if you just as an advisory, we have 9 minutes left. So it has this clause here where it says creatures power or 2 or less can't be blocked by those.
Yeah.
In this instance, the issue here is
I think it checks that rule when the blockers when you're
Nope.
trying to block.
prior to the declaration, it has to happen.
Okay,
So
we'll talk
the
about
pump
that.
has to be when I declare the
Agree
attacker.
to disagree. We'll see what happens. Let's attack.
Well, it won't happen because it's tapped.
Let's attack.
You're just trying to deflect the fact that I'm right in this
No,
instance.
I'm just trying to. I don't think it's fun for people to watch us arguing about it.
Of course it is. So I'm just
Okay,
going to
so
attack
we're
straight
gonna
up.
get another card. This is really messy. I can't see how she can get out of this right
Yeah,
now.
this is a significantly disadvantaged board
This is a
state.
huge mess and a hand state.
For the
and
lady.
everything. She might have more land, but we've got a lot of other
She
stuff.
doesn't.
going
She
on.
didn't get to play it.
So, sorry, more life. More life. So we're going to
Well,
chuck
not for
down
long.
a Vigilancer, which means we're going to continue to be able to apply pressure as
Without
well as
losing.
blocking. So I really, if I was her, I don't know what her hand is. I
I'd be in
really would have
trouble.
held back the Rootweiler to be able to fend off our creatures
Mm-hmm.
because she could have done so. See what happens though. The people that talk cocky often lose. So let's see.
Who was talking? Was she talking
We're,
cocky?
we're talking cocky. We're
Oh.
talking cocky, man. she hasn't done anything.
I was like, what's she doing?
Is this legit four? No, I haven't seen red. This is 4 color. This
This
is
is
very
4
impressive.
color.
I actually love her deck. I
Oh
love
no,
the
it's
fact that
5.
she's gone-
It's 5.
No, there's no red. I haven't seen red yet. Oh yeah,
No, I
there
saw
was.
red, man.
Oh my god.
She's using it.
We did actually request her to
Oh my
play
goodness.
5 color as well, so that's awesome.
Oh, that's intense.
So she hasn't attacked this time. That's interesting. So now we have
Maybe
to
some
be careful
tricks
about
on
what we
board.
attack with.
Splendid Agony is what I'm sniffing out,
Right.
Naz. So I'll play the land.
Yeah. So it looks like I reckon this
Oh, we
turn.
can just go for it.
No, I don't. I don't reckon it's. There's no point. I reckon if we attack with the Ronus and exert it, that's 3 through, and it might trade whatever. And I think if we attack with
these two.
those
Sure.
two, we don't want
Agreed.
to lose the little guys. Although if we lose the 1/1, we can bring them back. Attack with everything.
All the
Screw it.
things. All the
Attack with
things.
everything.
All the things.
If we lose the 3/3, we do a ton of damage. Not exert.
Not
exert.
exert.
Oh no, sorry,
No,
exert.
that's
Exert.
exert.
Exert. Exert. Yeah. So if we lose the 1-3, that's okay because we're going to get a lot of damage through. If we lose the 1-1, we can bring it back later. So I think we just go
Oh,
crazy.
here it goes. Oh, it pumps it.
Yeah.
And then now it'll block it and trade with the stalwart if she so chooses.
I think she might take out the 1-3, to be honest. Oh, I'm not sure.
I think that's a reasonable thing
Yeah,
to
it's
do,
hard. We're doing a
but
lot-
she'll
this
still
is a
take 2
difficult
damage
situation.
with the afflict.
Yeah, this is a very tricky
So
situation.
to me, if I had cards in hand,
Yeah.
you want to get rid of the valuable
And
things.
we're
but
about to play Scaled Behemoth, which is a 6-7 hexproof. So I'm not sure how
that's
she's going to get out of this.
really
storm.
hard to recover.
This is
than
pretty
that.
tough.
There it is. There's the trade.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with
Oh,
that.
I'm not unhappy with that for
That's
us,
a good
but I
trade.
think we were great on
and
board.
we get another
so.
card as well. This Eternal is just ripping it up.
This Eternal has done some serious gas.
Okay, so let's
for
get
us.
down our Behemoth. So this one, it's got hexproof, so it can't be targeted by spells the opponent controls, so they can't destroy it. There's not
On
many
curve,
ways out of
Maz.
this.
Hitting on curve.
Been very good on curve.
On
except for that
curve.
really bit.
On curve like Marilyn
This
Monroe.
is looking pretty rough.
See, look how many colors. That's so intense.
We can even trade the Eternal now because we've got
Yep,
so much
easy
value.
peasy,
We kind
easy
of want
peasy.
the proven combatant to die, so we can bring it back anyway. So
Yep. Ramp card.
sure,
Now,
too little, too late. I think.
if she drops down... No, not enough cards to put down a
many.
Sandworm Convergence.
It'll be next turn anyway.
I fear it. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for us, hey?
We've got the kill.
We got this one this
We
time.
got. I can see 12 damage on the board.
Shall we just get rid of this?
No, attack.
Let's go
Save it. We don't know what'll happen. There could be something else.
This is true.
Just everything. So hopefully, yeah. Either way, unless she's got something else, she could have
I
an
think that's
unsummon.
it.
There could be an unsummon.
Could be an unsummon.
Yeah.
Not against the hexproof, though.
That's
We'll have
true.
to chump that, bounce that, and then she'll be down to 4.
Here we go. It's happening.
What's going to happen? What's going on?
That's an unsummon if I ever saw one. Okay.
On the
Goodbye,
Vigilance.
Bitter Blossom Vigilance Reacher, whose name I can't remember. That's fine.
It'll chump that
Chump.
down.
We
We'll
still
draw
have to
another
draw a
card.
this is so
Intense.
ugly. Oh man.
So we have 7 up. We can play both the Naga and the. Oh no, that's
I
a
think
5
we-
drop.
I think we get our.
We'll get another card. See what we
Bitterbow
get.
back down. Yeah. I don't. Let's
No,
go
we
3-3.
can have 3 and
Let's do
we go 2
3s.
3 3s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
It's more aggressive.
More
Is it
board
done now?
presence.
Why is it
More
still
board. Oh no,
looking
it's
at the
the
back?
assignment of damage hasn't occurred. So here we go.
Chuck. Chuck.
In case we have an unsummon, you never know.
Yeah. We don't.
You don't know that.
We wish.
I think this is it. I cannot think of a
This
single
is-
card
yeah.
in these colors
Yeah, she need 2 white for
in
a
the
few
current
bits.
set that will do that.
Bontu. She could chuck down a black.
Black,
Play Bontu's
Find
Reckoning,
Blood's
which is a
Reckoning,
3-cost rat, and
destroy
kill
all the
creatures.
things. This is true.
I think we'd still be okay though.
We'll be fine.
We've got removal. We've got creatures.
Yeah, we're okay.
What is it?
Oh,
I feel like this is going to be a
I don't know
cycle.
what's happening.
I think this is a desperate
that's a cycle. It's a cycle for a land and then Bontu.
or a spell.
If she's got Bontu, I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna eat my hat.
A big life thinker would.
If
be
she
nice.
has, if she, oh, that won't matter. Okay.
Oh, okay, sure.
That's fine.
That's a 3-3.
I can live with that. No problem.
That's vanilla. You just made a 3-3. Hey, it's not tapped.
It's not,
Oh,
no,
it is
no, they
tapped,
got
yeah.
desert. That's fine.
Yeah. What's
Another one. My goodness. Oh, cycling the big fatty.
Yeah, so that's a.
That's fine.
Lady
what are they
Danger,
looking
you
for?
comprehensively owned us in the second game.
Oh, that was
But I think
did
we
well with
might
that.
have this one. That was brutal. And we are now your 100% greatest fans because playing 5 colors in Sealed is like the dream, and I'm very impressed.
Let's just go for it.
Go for gold.
Just
All
should
of
we attack with just the right amount of
All
life,
of them,
man?
all of them.
Is
All
that
of them. All of them.
sometimes?
No one likes people.
Sometimes he treats me
Let's
like a
not be-
child.
Let's not be a cat and keep him.
Sometimes my co-host
kind of-
treats me like a child.
He's a child with a baby face.
Get rid of the sandworm.
Sure.
There's a lot of reanimation in this.
That's,
and if
really
you
good. That's a nice card.
it's a very good effect.
Ooh,
Oh wow, so many tricks.
Something's happening.
Tricky oh, okay.
Might have burned to death. Lovely to play against you, Lady Danger.
GG. We'll get back on to the chat.
Multi 3 is off to a good start.
We're doing all right. So we're going to get back on the chat.
Game 1 down.
Here we go. Back in the lobby.
On the topic of Game 1, I'm
Oops.
going to go do a number 1.
Welcome. Yeah, you got
Good
it.
job, guys.
Hi, good games.
Game 2 was brutal.
For you.
Game 2 was so brutal.
You have 5 colors.
We're so impressed.
Like, really, the black and the red is sort of just to heads I do draw. Because I've got like decent removal pieces.
Oh.
The black and the red makes your deck the most awesome deck I've ever
We were
seen.
sitting there, she's like, she's got the Bantu Wrath. She's got the Bantu Wrath. She's got the it's gonna come out. And we're like, oh my god, it didn't come out.
We are so impressed by the fact that you had 5 colours, and in our minds, you had already won the game as soon as we realised you had 5 colours.